In April 1918, on the eve of ANZAC Day, Australian troops retook this village in what General Myers described as the finest thing yet done in the war by Australians or any other troops. Tragically, the Great War claimed millions of lives right across Western France, Europe, the Middle East, Africa and the Pacific. Battles at places like Gallipoli, Fromelles and the Somme were brutal, unforgiving and deadly. And the bravery of our soldiers and the sacrifices they made has become part of our history and our sense of identity. Listed on the memorial to the missing here at Villers-Bretonneux are the names of more than 10,000 Australians who lost their lives in France but who have no known grave. Among them is Fred Wrigley, a schoolteacher from Scarsdale in Victoria, killed in April 1918, just 2 days after being mentioned in dispatches for his courage in the fight for this town. He would never know that the school children of Victoria would later take up a collection to rebuild the school at Villers-Bretonneux. Such was the depth of Australia's regard for the people of France, and so great was the sacrifice here. Fred was one of more than 60,000 Australians who died serving our nation during the First World War. They joined up full of patriotism and eager for adventure, and what they endured was one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. Far from home, family and friends, they only had each other to cling on to get through each day. They became mates, family. Their bond was incredibly strong, and their camaraderie lives with us today. It has become part of us. So on ANZAC Day, wherever we are, at memorial services, at RSL clubs in the cities and the bush, in lounge rooms, backyards, beaches and parks, or overseas in places like Wellington, London and Paris, we stop as one to remember the original ANZACs. We mourn lives cut short. We show our enduring gratitude and respect for the men and women of today's Defence Force who live and work with the notion of the ANZACs as the guiding principle of their daily lives. And for those serving right now overseas, wherever you are needed, you are foremost in our thoughts. And we also think of our great allies from New Zealand. No nation could hope for a better friend. Last year, I stood with my New Zealand counterpart in Wellington at dawn, and he with me in Canberra at dusk, as we remembered the brave men and women, farmers, bank clerks, posties and shop assistants, who followed orders, landed at Gallipoli and further afield, and forged a bond that unites our countries and people forever. This ANZAC Day, we remember Fred Wrigley, who, like so many others, served and gave his life. And we say thank you for a debt that can never be fully repaid, lest we forget.